M. Fletcher Brown here with another Kicks96Country.com artist video blog. Today I'm joined by the lovely Miss Chelsea Field. Moxie Records recording artist Chelsea Field. Things I Should Have Said is the single that's out now. You can hear it, of course, on the Kicks Country station. Now, Chelsea, I understand you are a Marion, Ohio native. Is that correct?
I am, yeah. Originally from Marion, Ohio. I started singing when I was 4 years old, and I'm 24 now, and yeah, I'm loving it.
So how did you manage to go from Marion, Ohio to Nashville, Tennessee? Tell us a little bit about where your musical journey began in Marion, Ohio.
Well, I started taking voice lessons when I was 4 years old and just always loved it. I was singing around the house, nonsense, and my parents were like, we have to take this energy and put it into something. So they took me to voice lessons, and they weren't sure if I was going to be too young, but I guess I went there and I was quite a ham, still am. So they're like, oh, she's fine, we'll see you next week. And I came back, and I've been taking ever since. And I always tried to stay in music growing up. Major League Baseball games I would sing anthems at, and always High School Musicals. Anything I could get my hands on I would do. But then after I graduated high school, I went to college and I played volleyball. And I kind of put the singing on hold for a beat, and I really missed it. And my dad was doing a project in Nashville, and he called me and said, do you want to come here and do it for real? And so I did. I moved to Nashville, and I've been there ever since.
So is your dad like a musician, or?
No, he's in construction. So he had like a project down there that he was working on, and he's like, well, why don't you just come with me and try and meet some people? And I did, and I wrote one of the songs on the album. The first song I got there. It's called Last Goodbye, and it's on the album today. So just those, networking and meeting those people have helped me out with this album, 5 years later. So. All right,
so you actually are a songwriter.
Yeah.
So your album consists mostly of songs that you've written or co-written with.
Well, when I first came to town, I was writing, and then when I was thinking about the project and everything, I was like, I really want to have, me on there, but then I was like, I really want to have really amazing music. So when I met my producer, Trey Bruce, he was giving me such awesome stuff that I went ahead and there are 9 songs on there that are wrote by other people, and then 2 that are written by me.
Okay.
So.
Well, have you had a chance to maybe write with have you developed any songwriting mentors since you've been to Nashville?
Yeah, when I first went there, I met a buddy of mine, his name's Kevin Wayne, and we've probably wrote over 100 songs together.
Wow.
Yeah, he's amazing, he's taught me so much. And then, just Billy Falcon, a lot of awesome writers. I wrote with Trey Bruce, my producer. He's wrote a song with me on the album. So, yeah, just kind of, you learn things as you go, and maybe when I first came to town, I wasn't, I don't know, that great, but I feel like I've gotten a little better and learned things here and there, so yeah, I love it now.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the album, about the single, Things I Should Have Said. Is this one of yours, or is this one of the 9?
This is one of the 9. This was written by Kelly Archer, Blair Daly, and Troy Burgess, and the first time I heard it, I got it pitched to me, I knew it had to be on the album. It's very up-tempo, very summery. I think a lot of people can relate to it. There's so many times when you get in a fight with a loved one, a friend, something, and your pride gets in the way, and you can't say I'm sorry, or I love you, it's my fault, you just keep fighting, and it drags on for days. So this talks about how I should have said those things.
And you found a way to make it up-tempo.
Yes, yes.
That sounds like something like that would be like, just depressing. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So, all right, well, we're going to get out of the way real quick. We're going to let you sing your single, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let me let you introduce you had brought your guitar player.
I did.
So let me get out of the way. She'll introduce her guitar player, Chelsea Field, and her company is singing their single, Things I Should Have Said.
Thank you. This is Mr. Thomas Newton. And we call him Big, like Big Newton. And he likes that.
Yeah, I do.
And this is the single, Things I Should Have Said, which we just shot the music video for and is now on CMT, which is cool.
Baby, I'm sorry, I don't want to fight, I would rather we just make up right here tonight. of this car, heading back your way. Hope you're there waiting, praying it's not too late for you to make it up to you. It's driving me crazy. Things I should have said keep playing in my head like a radio. I can't turn up the ringing in my ear. I hear loud and clear the word that I catch under my breath. Said a lot of stuff I didn't really mean. I think I probably told you everything it said. For the things I should have said. For the things I should have said. I said a lot of stuff I didn't really mean. I think I probably told you everything it said. Baby, I'm sorry. I don't wanna fight. I would rather we just make up right tonight. Woo!
Yay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Chelsea Field, the single, Things I Should Have Said. It's amazing. You see how we worked that out?
Yeah, that worked really nicely.
It's like Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan never did it as good as we did here.
No, never.
So I have to ask, what are your ultimate musical influences? I mean, in your bio, you talk about being pretty widely
I know, I'm all over the
musically
place.
influenced. Well, what are some of you? I mean, when you make Chelsea Field's music, your sound,
Yeah.
however you define yourself, what components from what genres of music do you?
I really pull from everywhere because I'm such a music lover, period. And I mean, I have country in my soul. But so Martina McBride, Shania Twain. I mean, I went to a Shania Twain concert when I was 13, and I was hooked. Just the way that woman performs is, and like as you can probably see, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like trying to, but yeah, and Bon Jovi, Journey, Aerosmith. I love those guys.
Yeah,
and
you kind of can't be from the Midwest and not be all about.
yeah. Oh, I love Bon Jovi. He's my favorite. So, yeah, I mean, I just went to a Bon Jovi concert, and the way he performs, and he just, makes it worth every single penny that everyone pays for those tickets, and that's kind of my goal, is I always want people to leave going, wow, you know what I mean? And just make them feel like they're taking something with them. So, that's what I always try to do, and I mean, I love so many people, and I try to pull little bits and pieces from them to make me.
Well, you have an amazing voice that's all your own.
Thank you.
And I think the single is wonderful. Now, my listeners here at Kick96Country.com are going to want to know, after hearing that, like, well, where can I get more Chelsea Field? Where's her website?
It's chelseafieldofficial.com, and I'm also Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, all that.
I was going to go there. It's like, are you doing the social networking thing?
I do.
Because I tweet like a 14-year-old girl.
Do you?
I'm bad about tweeting.
I get yelled at for not tweeting that much because I get so busy, but like I always try and keep people, updated on what we're doing and where we're going. And I'm video blogging every single day. So today you're going to probably be on our video blog.
Awesome. So this is like our video blog and your video
And your video blog.
We point our video blogs at each other. It'll be like infinity.
Oh, yeah.
See? Now your video blog watchers are getting to see something our video blog watchers never get to see.
Right, they can look behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, our camera, Hallie Phillips.
Yeah. I wish I would have known. I might would have done something with my hair and makeup, but that's okay.
She looks great.
Chelsea Fields has come all the way down from Nashville to visit us here at Kick96Country.com. Find her at ChelseaFieldOfficial.com. Of course, search her on Facebook and MySpace, and she might even tweet once or twice just for you.
And my video's on CMT, so go check that out.
Brand new video for the single Things I Should Have Said. You want to hear it on Kicks96? Call us up and ask for it. We'll play it for you. Chelsea Field, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
We appreciate your visit, and again, you have an amazing voice and a great song.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you next time we do this again. Kicks96Country.com.
Woo.